Hey everybody, let's talk about chronic pain. I've heard this story over and over from the 25 years I've been in practice, where I get a call, a desperate call, or husband or wife calling for their spouse because they can't move. They have back spasms so badly that they're on the floor, they can't move, they can't pick up the kids, they can't do anything. And typically what will happen is I will start to ask the questions, what happened? Was there an accident or an injury, a slip, trip, fall, anything like that? And oftentimes people will say, no, nothing, it was nothing. It just came out of the blue, or I bent over to pick up my socks or put my shoes on and I immediately had back spasms. This is such a common story. And then I'll say, when was the very first time you ever had anything remotely close to this? And people will say, oh gosh, I've been dealing with this for years. And then you start to get them to tell you a little bit more, where they may be having these bouts once or twice a year, they'll downplay it and say it only happens like once or twice a year. So chronic pain, you have to understand this. Chronic pain is an alarm signal. Your body is struggling. Your body's so far out of balance that it's creating spasm, because when the body goes into spasm, that's actually a smart thing, because your muscles, your nervous system is telling your muscles to bind up to protect your spine. That's why you're going into spasm. So you actually have an injury, you're out of balance so badly, it's putting so much stress on those nerves that it's telling the muscles all around it to just tighten up on you. This is an alarm signal that your spine has a problem. It's not just a muscle spasm. Those muscles are getting a signal from somewhere, and they're getting it from your nervous system. So chronic pain is something that should not be ignored, because again, it's been brewing. And I'll hear this, people will say, oh yeah, this has been going on for weeks or months, and in the absence of getting into an accident or falling or something like that. Then I'll have to say to people, listen, this is going to be a process. This is going to take a while. We're probably looking at 2 to 3, maybe 4 months worth of care, and you're going to have to be here for a multiple visits in order for us to get this corrected. It takes a long time to put you back in balance when you're that far out of balance. I really want to encourage you to start looking at your health from a lens of being more highly sensitive to the changes. So when you start feeling that level of stiffness, when you start feeling tension, and you're starting to take Advil and over the counters, or maybe you're even resorting to prescription medications for pain, then this is a sign that something bigger is out of balance. And this is where chiropractors can really help. Oftentimes I will get people coming in and they'll tell me that they had steroid injections in their spine or their knees, or maybe they even had cauterization. They go in and I don't necessarily know if people understand, when you go in and you get those nerves cauterized, you're burning your nerve endings. I'm not sure how, and they'll go, oh yeah, it helped. Well, yeah, because we just burned off your nerve endings. And of course, cortisone, one injection of cortisone is enough to start degrading the tendons, the ligaments, and all those soft tissues, so that then it actually causes a weaker situation. And there was a recent news article that actually talked about this, that they actually think now that steroid injections are not the best thing for knee problems. Well, duh. Chiropractors have been talking about this for years. This is what we know, is that our jobs are to put you in balance so that you can then go out and do your job and live the life that you deserve. But you can't do it when you're half broken. If you have a car and you only have 3 wheels on your car, it's not going to work out very well. So we have to have all 4 wheels on the vehicle, great tires, everything has to be in balance. And when you're going to go out and drive that road, and the bumpier the road, the more out of balance the car is going to get. So the more often you have to go balance your tires, or maybe get new tires, or maybe get your brakes replaced. I don't know, but the idea is that it's very similar to your body. You have physical, chemical, and emotional stressors that are going to continue to put you out of balance. So this is where chiropractors really shine. We want to put you into balance so that you can then start your self-healing journey and not have to deal with back spasms, neck spasms, arm pain, leg pain on a regular basis. So I hope this was helpful. If you like this video, please leave us a comment, share this page with other people so we can continue to bring you this valuable information on health and wellness and how you can live better for the future.